As you can realize from that song, Amazing Love, it truly is only through God's amazing love that marriages are made strong and grounded in a place that they can often survive. And at this time, we're going to have the Majors and Guizos, the parents, come up, and they're going to do a benediction over their children. So I'll invite them to come up, but as they're doing that, I want to explain to all of you, go ahead and step up here. I want to explain to all who are present here, I believe that what Kelly and Heather entered into today in the marriage covenant has a strong example standing before them. There's a combined 61 years of marriage between these two couples. That is to be applauded. And I believe that by their examples and the examples that they have set in their homes, and I can tell you, knowing certainly one couple better than the other, but I can tell you that there have been hard times, and there have been great times of joy. But through all of those times, as they have learned to love and esteem one another, to listen, to work through those things, and to pray, to seek God and bring Him to the center, I believe that they have seen their love sustained, their marriages sustained, and seen their children grow with an example that is one that we can look to and take to heart. So the Guizos will be first to pronounce benediction, and then the Majors.
Kelly and Heather, may your marriage bring you the fulfillment a marriage should bring, and may the Lord give you patience, tolerance, and understanding. May it be full of joy and laughter, as well as comfort and support. May you discover the true depth of love through loving one another. Remember that every burden is easier to carry when you have the shoulders of two instead of one. When you are weary and discouraged, look to Jesus to refresh and strengthen you.
May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness as to help you to know your fullness. May you always need one another, but not out of weakness. Rejoice in and praise one another's uniqueness, for God is the creator of both male and female, and differences in personality.
Be faithful to one another in your thoughts and deeds, and above all, be faithful to Jesus. May you see the marriage bed as an altar of grace and pleasure. May you remember that each time you speak to one another, you are talking to someone that God has claimed and told, you are very special. View and treat each other as one who is created in the image of God. Remember that you're not to hold each other captive, but to give each other freedom to become all that God wants you to be.
Heather and Kelly, may God renew your minds so you look to draw out the best and the potential in each other. Look for things to praise. Never take each other for granted. Often say, I love you. And take no notice of little faults. Affirm each other, defer to one another, and believe in one another. If you have differences that push you apart, may both of you have good sense enough to take the first step back. And may the words, you're right, forgive me, and I forgive you, be close at hand.